When UTEP and Florida National play this week on Wednesday night, it's a rematch from last year, in which was probably the biggest one-sided, most dominating performance in college football. And it's hard to believe either one of these teams could dominate anybody, but I'm going to explain that to you in just a moment and let you know how to make some money this Wednesday night when these two teams face off on ESPN2 National TV. Hi, I'm Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down your Wednesday night primetime game at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN2, The Deuce between UTEP and Florida International. Let's look back at last year. These two teams played last year late in the season, and on the scoreboard, it was an easy 40-6 win by UTEP. And it was even more of a blowout when you look at the box score. Not only did UTEP have 525 offensive yards, they held Florida International to 71. That's right, 71 total yards, 56 passing, 15 rushing. They had a 6.6 to 1.7 yards per play edge. Now, you sometimes see that happen early in the season when a team's really struggling or, have new players, but to have it in the second last game of the season really jumps out to you. And now on the surface, in the rematch, the game's a pick-em. How could it be that easy, right? Last year, UTEP was a 14-point favorite at home. They win 40-6, and now the game is just a pick-em on the road. Is that adjustment warranted? Well, based on this season's results, it probably is. UTEP 1-5 straight up, really struggling. Also, more importantly, for our perspective, 1-5 against the point spread. Their only cover came against Incarnate Wood. They are 0-5 straight up and ATS in their other 5 games against real teams. No offense, Incarnate Word alums out there watching the show. Florida International, meanwhile, does look improved this season. 3-3 straight up and against the spread. This is a team that has lost back-to-back games, though, after a solid 3-1 straight up ATS start. Back-to-back losses by 32 and 17 points the last couple weeks against Liberty and New Mexico State. But now it's a more winnable situation. You know what? I'm going to stay off the side. Florida Internationals look better this year, and they're at home at Pick'em, but I can't overlook last year's result and with UTEP just dominated this team. So instead of looking at the side, let's look at the total for Wednesday Night Football. And I think the over makes some sense here. Fairly cheap number, around 44 as I look at the Wager Talk live odds screen here early in the week. And I think we get to the over in this one. Both teams have struggled mightily to stop the run this year on defense. They both give up over 5 yards per rush. That tells me both defensive lines are weak. And whenever we have 2 weak defensive lines, we always start looking at the over. And it's a very low total because UTEP has struggled offensively, just 16 points a game. Florida International less than 21 a game. But once again, I think both offenses can break out in this game and put some points up. Florida International does rely more on the passing attack, and UTEP has struggled this year, giving up over 7.5 yards per pass attempt. Now, the one concern, of course, is that UTEP does not throw the ball well. Florida International does have a decent pass defense. So I don't see UTEP getting much success through the air, but I think they will have success on the ground. And I think Florida International will have success on both the ground and even through the air. And that gets us over the 44 here for Wednesday Night Football. So once again, standalone spotlight game on national TV. If you're going to watch it, you might as well make some money while you do so. Let's take a look at over 44 between UTEP, Florida International, and that game once again at 7:30 Eastern Wednesday night on ESPN2. Hey, hope you found this information useful. If you did, do me a couple quick favors. Give it a thumbs up, a like, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts on not only this Wednesday night game, but also the other games you like this week in college football. Give us some best bets. Let's win together here on Wager Talk TV. And make sure you've hit subscribe and you hit the bell for instant alerts so you'll know when my college football top 25 preview video goes live later this week and my NFL Fade the Public video as well for this weekend in the NFL. Hey, if you like my personal best bets for this weekend, a great promo right now at wagertalk.com. Use promo code SM10, as in my name, Steve Merrill, SM10, on Saturday and or Sunday, and you get an instant $10 discount on any package. Once again, you can use it on both Saturday and Sunday. SM10 gets you an instant $10 discount this weekend. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. And don't forget, all new customers, first-time buyers at wagertalk.com get an instant 15% off everything in their cart on their first purchase automatically. No promo code needed. So if you've been waiting, now's the time to go make your first purchase at wagertalk.com for an instant 15% discount. And don't forget, stay right here, tuned to Wager Talk TV for more great college and pro football preview videos coming up next.